Hello everyone, this is Etho and we are home sweet home on the MindCrack server. Oh yeah. Uh, Closed. Okay. Yeah, so I saw, just in my cave here, I was walking by and I saw somebody left us something. Thank Etho! By the way, it's Chinese red, not pink! It's pink. Oh, okay, he's just returning my looting sword. Cool. And fully repaired. That's awesome. Uh, Wilbur's still doing fine. He's looking good. Very healthy. Yes, you are. And if we head out here, I was working on the rail line. Hey, too close. Too close. I finally decided to plant something here because these have been empty forever. And I tried out wheat. I think wheat looks pretty good. But oh man, it takes so much bone meal to force grow this stuff now. It's insane. It's like, no way. So I'm just going to let it grow naturally because this takes way, way too much. It will grow just very slowly. So I got that going all the way through here. And I think it'll be pretty good. But today, the plan is to head over to GuudeLand. That's... Oh, I see still. That's where all the fun and games are on the server. And we're going to build our own game today. I talked about maybe building a reaction-like game where you test your reflexes. And we still might do that, but I had another idea. Let's build the trivia game. You remember the trivia game back from like episode 100 in my Let's Play series? It would be good to build that on the server, I think, because there's actually people here that can play it. While if I build it in my single player, people can only play it if I give them the world download, which I do, but But on here, you know, there's people to interact with as well, and people download the map for MindCrack too every so often. So, where did I decide to put it? I think I'm going to put it next to Generic B's Snow Spleef, Snowfall, whatever. And the problem with GuudeLand is there's no real designated spots for anything, so everything's pretty randomly placed, and it's hard to know where to put something, you know. But yeah, we'll set up here, I guess, just right next to this one, and get an inner chest down. Maybe we will leave like, I don't know, at least a little bit of space between the two. Ah, the trivia game. This brings back memories. So I was watching some of my older videos to see how I did it, and it looks like it should be fairly simple. Well, not simple, but straightforward. I think I know how to do it. And there's going to be a few changes too, because like we didn't have lamps back then. I used glowstone and like redstone torches as indicators. Now we can just use lamps, and it will be a lot easier, I guess. It's really hard to know where to start. I guess we'll just start over here. And I laid it out a little bit in creative. I didn't get too far with it though, but it should give us an idea of how to lay things out. How's that going to be? That's a pretty good space. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. 13. How is it going to go? I think I wanted to do it like this. I wanted to have stairs, and I might change this all with quartz blocks later if I get quartz blocks, but for now I think we'll just go with sandstone. And this is just kind of decorative. Go like that. And then I wanted this first row of lamps is for the actual score. Like if people Oh, I should probably explain the game, shouldn't I? The idea with the trivia game. Wow, I'm really bad at this. The idea with the trivia game is I'm gonna program in like 11 questions. 11 questions, so that's why we have 11 lamps here. Double checking. Yeah, 11 lamps. And people will have like an A, B, C, D choice. I'm going to write the questions down in a book, I think would be best. And there'll be like a selector panel somewhere over there with A, B, C, D buttons on. And basically they check the book for the question and then they choose their answer. They press a button for their answer and then it gets displayed over here. And their score gets displayed here as well. So then we're going to have a top row. This will be for indicating what question they're on. So this will, we're only going to have one light on at a time, and it will start here for question 1, question 2, question 3, all the way up to 11. And let's see, let's get some more stairs. The game itself should go pretty good. If I can get enough done today, we might even be able to test it. But I might be dreaming with that. Oh, I did it wrong. It's supposed to be, yeah, I want the stairs like I want it to be like this. So I'll change that. And then maybe just a little something to encase it. And I'll put signs in between these two lights that say round 1, round 2, or like question 1, question 2, question 3. In case someone can't tell just from looking at it, they can come up and see what question they're on specifically. Okay, I think I got the interface pretty much done here. I did end up moving this because I don't know why. I just want it in line with this one as much as I can. I don't like this whole random thing in GuudeLand. It does work though because like people don't know how big their games are going to be, so it's kind of hard to say you can only build within this area and have paths everywhere. But I don't know. I'm just not really sure where to put it. So trying to line it up with this, that way it just feels okay to me. So I moved this over. Before it was like over here. We're gonna have some wiring in the back, and I moved this selector panel a lot closer to this thing than I thought I was going to need to. Like, really all I want is for this whole board to be within frame when we're at the selector panel. So people will probably stand about here and you can see everything in the screen right now. So that's what we're going for. So there'll be a book in this chest with all the questions on it. There'll be one question per page in the book, and people will look at the book, read the question, read the 4 possible answers, and then they'll leave the book, then press A, B, C, or D, depending on their choice. When they press a button, this light will come on at the bottom if they got it right, otherwise it'll stay off, and then this will move forward 1 block to go to the next question. Now to do all that, we're going to start setting up some piston tape in the back here. Okay, so we want it to go to the right, I guess. To the right. So guess we'll need a piston there, I believe. And one over here. Most of this wiring for this game, I'm pretty sure I can hide underground. This is the only thing we can't really. Maybe one there. And then wait. Maybe we should put that there. Actually, let's lay it out. We'll find out then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There should only be 11. But we do need air spaces too. Okay, yeah, I think this has to go over one more. To there. Okay, and then one there. And we're going to duplicate this at the bottom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like that. So what we got to do, we want this top row to go to the left and the bottom one to go to the right. So this one has to fire first. Then the block will get pushed down. This one will get pushed to the right, and then this will push it up. Yeah. Okay, so this no delay. This will be a 2-tick delay. And tell you what, I'll wire this off camera and we'll see it in action. Aha, we got some wiring done here now. I ended up moving this because I figured we wouldn't have enough space because we have to do something similar for this top thing too. This is just for the bottom, and this keeps track of what question we're on by where that wood block is there. And then we got to add some way of saving that information too, which we'll get to in just a second. But this isn't an example of it working. So you can see that goes to the left, this one goes to the right. And when that one gets all the way to the end, this would be question 11 here. Then this wood block comes up to question 1. So that's question 1 right there. And that one starts making its way back too. So it's just a basic loop. The way I got it, the horizontal pistons need to fire first. So these... Oh wait. Yeah. They fire first. There's no delay on that. It goes straight to this piston. Then the bottom one has a 2-tick delay. And same with this other side. No delay on this one. And then 2-tick on the one pushing down. And the idea is... if the person gets their question correct, we send a pulse to this wire here, and that makes one of these pistons extend according to what question we're on, and then we just need to save that information. So I had another idea on how to do this, and using hoppers. I thought this would be simpler, but it turns out it doesn't work because they're not very stable. Which seems to be a reoccurring theme with this redstone update. Like hoppers aren't stable, droppers aren't stable, and that kind of thing. But I'll show you what I wanted it to do. Basically, we could use comparators to see which one of these hoppers the item is in. And I wanted it to go from one hopper to the next. Am I saying hopper? Dropper. One dropper to the next dropper. So you press a button, and I want it to go here. Press it again, it goes here. All the way down, you know. But even like it doesn't work at 2 ticks. Delay's not long enough. If we go up to 3 ticks, then it like skips 4 the first time and then 2. So it needs a delay between each one, which would really complicate things. So this idea doesn't really work. But it would have been nice, would have been really nice, because we got to do another piston tape up here, which is going to make things bigger. But anyway, so the way we're going to save our answers, temporarily anyway, have a piston, or a block above each of these sticky pistons, which will come up, and then, yeah, level with that. This will come out. 2 blocks. was a bit of a challenge making it so all the wires don't interfere with each other, because I used half slabs in places. So like, for example, I need the signal to come up here, and then I don't want it to connect to this wire, or have it go down places I don't want it to either. So this block prevents that. Okay, like that, and then we're going to run repeaters all the way along, and then wire behind each of these. Okay, and then just for now we'll put that there and a redstone torch. Okay, so if we're on question 2 and they get it right, we send this a pulse. That makes the piston go up, and since we got these powered repeaters up here now, when we take that away, that block stays. And if we go advance forward to the third question, it still holds that information. So we're on question 3. Let's go to question 4. We got question 3 wrong, we'll say, and we send it another pulse. Like so, and then on the other side we should be able to see that too. So that's how we're going to save our answers. And then when we want to clear our score, we just need to toggle this and all those pistons will fall down. Alright guys, we are back and lots has changed again. I did want to kind of try finish this today, but some stuff came up while I was recording between the last segment and this one, so this is probably going to be all for today. But I'll show you where we're at now. Like, I've added all this top stuff here, and this keeps track of what question we're on, like the actual display for it, these lights at the top there. So if we press this button, we can see it iterate through them. Question 2, question 3. It's pretty good, nice and quick. Not too bad on the lag factor either. When I get some more lighting back in the wiring, it should help things out too, because there won't be all the lighting updates from the repeaters and all that. And then here's the big thing. Once it rolls over, and that will be the start of a new game if people want to try again. So where should we look? I've done a bunch of stuff with the selector panel here too. Let's just go down here, I guess. So each of these buttons is now connected to a wire. This button goes to this wire, this one to this one, this one to this one, and this one to this one over here. So each of these wires goes to a piston, and this piston, when you send power to this block, it pushes it down. And what that does is it prevents any more signals to go through. So you'll notice one other thing. All of these buttons, all 4 of these, get connected together this way as well. They all merge together. This wire then goes to these 4 pistons. So this is set at 2 ticks total, this wire, as are these ones. So basically, when you press this button, all 4 of those pistons go down, and that prevents you from being able to cheat. Like, I can't just roll over and press a bunch of answers, you know. It doesn't let you do that. And yeah, we have 4 different note blocks here, so we can hear if it's allowing it to go through at the moment. I just put those there for testing. You only hear 1 note block go off. So that seems to be good. And now what we got to do is send all 4 of these pulses through piston tape, a memory piston tape, which we're not going to be able to build today, but I think I'm going to put that underneath all this stuff here. and then that will detect if we guessed the right answer or the wrong answer. And if we get the right answer, then that wire has to connect to to this thing for the right answer. That'll make the piston come up and then save it, and then you can see it down there. All right. So there's a piston tape up here. We'll just go look at. This was actually kind of nightmarish to set up. That's one reason, because of all the parkouring. The other main reason, though, yikes, man, this is a disaster. I have ladders here temporarily. The other main issue I had is if a solid block goes to here, it was powering this piston diagonally, and that was jamming this whole thing. And there's really no way to prevent that. We can't use a redstone block for this either, because as soon as it gets to this spot here, it's going to power this piston permanently, and then game over. We can't make this thing cycle anymore. And that wire in the front, it just all goes to here. See it running. Lots of stuff happens when we press this. Wait. Oh, you know what? That one's not cycling. Whoopsies. I just noticed that. Why no go? Why no go? Okay, this is getting powered. Is it jammed, maybe? This shouldn't be here. Hey, duck. It's morning for him, nighttime for me. I gotta go to bed pretty quick here. Yeah. Well, anyway, I'll look into it later. We had this working before. But yeah, it's going pretty good here. We got most of it done, I would say. Just got to add some note block stuff for right and wrong answers, and do the memory tape thing for the main thing. If you guys have suggestions, let me know. When it's all done, I'm going to be encasing all this wiring and probably have an access door somewhere. So all in all, the actual size of it's only going to be like from here to here, which is a pretty nice sized game, you know. Everything else is going to be underground. Let's do one more thing though before we end this episode. This guy here, man, he's been in my mob system for a few weeks now. He won't despawn because he's got this leather armor on, I think. Or no, maybe because he picked up the gunpowder. I'm not sure. That's probably what's doing it. I want to try to keep him as a pet though. Let's see if we can get him down the stairs. Come on. Oh man, that's awesome. Okay. Come inside. And we're gone. Alright, Wilbur, you got some company now. He's like up on the clay, trying to get away from him. You two be good to each other. Okay? Be best friends. I think he'll stay there forever. Unless somebody kills him. Anyway, what I want to do, can't remember what I was doing, but the other day I was in a big Skype call with the guys, and MC Gamer was there, and he was talking about how nobody is using the Lapis Exchange anymore. He's bored. Like he wants he wants an order to fill again. So it just so happens I've been doing a lot of caving lately. I've been preparing that other area for the mob system we've been building, and I got lots of lapis again. Lots of lapis, so we're gonna make that guy work again. What do I need? Unless he raised his prices, I haven't checked actually. but I don't think he would have. Fortune, that's a new pick. Do we have? Yeah, I'll use that one, I guess. So anyway, I'm gonna break all this down, convert it to blocks, and we're gonna go pay his shop a visit. Name test 1, guys. Everybody loves name test 2. This is name test 1. This is the original. This is like the super pick. I don't know why everybody loves name test 2 so much. Alright. Not much has changed in the Nether Hub. I don't know. Come on. I don't know where they're going. There might be a flaw with the track. I'm not sure. It's only one card again. The cart thief. Who is it? Who is the cart thief? I've always wondered. Alright, now we relocated MC Gamer's shop to over here, the Lapis Exchange. Perfectly, I might add. Let's see, 1 diamond is 5 lapis blocks. Okay, what do we got here? Just gonna get my calculator. 64 times 3 plus 58 is 250. That's a nice number. Divide by 5. Think I pressed the wrong button. 50. He owes me 50 diamonds if we give him all these. That sounds about right. I want 50 diamonds. I paid 250 lapis. Lapis blocks. There won't be enough room for my name. Etho. Okay. Perfect. Okay, let's give him his lapis. Keep him happy. Everybody wins. Awesome. Alright guys, well that's going to be all for today. Thank you for watching.